Hey, Salty Hoes, welcome back. I'm Mel, and I'm here with my good friend, Claire.
Hello.
And we are recording for you another Salty Bite. Okay, so
Salty
this
Mini
is
Bites returns.
Salty Mini Bites or just Salty Bites?
I
feel
don't know.
like bite kind of includes the concept of being mini. I don't know.
It does. You're right. It's superfluous to say a salty mini bite.
Yeah, redundant?
Yeah,
All right, so
definitely.
maybe just Salty Bite.
Salty bites it is.
Okay, so this is our third Salty Bite that we're recording for you. Once again, we're not going to do these every single week, but when we have the time, we're going to push these out as a little treat, something to help you into your weekend. If you are married or partnered to someone lovely, then hopefully this will just give you a little spark of gratitude for that individual.
Maybe you'll like reconsider your divorce or leaving your partner because you'll be like, the grass is not greener.
Well, we're going to share some of what's out there today. So I'm going to start. I have a profile. And as always, I'm changing the names. I kind of like including a name, even though it's not the real name. I don't know why.
It's a personal touch. Yeah, I think that's actually a really nice idea.
Okay. All right. So let me introduce you to Steve. I think you're going to be really interested in Steve.
Oh, Steve.
Steve is 41. He lives here in Salt Lake City, Utah. He is 6 feet tall, so I know you like
Ooh.
that.
I like over 6 feet or 6 feet and above.
Yeah, I don't mind a short king. I will tell you that, but you know, I'm open.
If they've big hair, it's okay.
Big hair.
Yes,
So-
because it gives like an illusion of fullness.
Oh, okay. That made me.
I don't know. I
think
I can't do it.
it made me think of a Q-tip. I don't know. Okay, and that's a personal preference, and people are allowed to have their personal preferences.
Yes.
All right, so Shay is, he describes himself at least as 6 feet tall. We don't really know because, as we talked about, sometimes they round up.
Yeah.
He is looking for a long-term partner, so that is good. And let me read his bio to you.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Okay, me, I know a little about everything. Vehicles are my number one.
Oh.
Golf is number two.
Mm-hmm.
You would be number three.
Oh. Well, at least he's honest that you would not come first in his life before a car and a golf club.
Right.
That's
so.
I feel like so loved and seen already.
Well, I mean, and yeah, at least points for honesty.
Yeah.
He is giving you a full disclosure of where you would rank in his life. But then he does mention
Oh.
it's possible to move up on the list. Godspeed.
Wow. So it's possible. He gave us hope.
Right.
Does he list the criteria of how?
He doesn't. There's really only one more thing on Steve's bio. He says, need a wifey so I can use her to reach heaven.
Oh. Well, could we assume that Steve may be of a certain faith then?
I think probably.
That needs a wifey's help
Yeah, he
to
doesn't.
get to heaven?
Yeah, he describes himself as Christian, so we don't know if that's LDS or not. But as far as I'm aware, Mormons are the only religion that thinks you need to be married to make it to the highest tier of heaven.
Like hetero, married.
Well, obviously hetero.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
we're talking
yeah.
about the Mormons, right?
This is true. We can make that assumption very safely. Yeah, I think they are. I don't know that other faiths require that. I mean,
Yeah.
I know the family unit and all that in religion, but wow. So it's functional, which would explain the third place.
Right. So it's checking a box,
Yeah.
right? He's not well, at least it's giving the vibe of I'm not really that interested
Right.
in a partner, right? To, go through life with.
But I should.
But I need one.
Yes.
Otherwise, I won't get into heaven. So you can be number 3 after my cars and my golf game.
Wow. How doth one move up? I know it's possible, but how do you move up above a car and a golf club?
Well, he doesn't say. So I guess you would have to swipe right.
Have that combo.
What have you got for me?
Well, I have, we shall call them, I've come up with a name.
You don't need to do the name thing if you don't want to.
I mean,
Let's
that-
just say Matt. That's a
Matt.
nice Utah name.
There you go. Oh yeah, we should go for like Utah
Yeah.
names, like the ones that are spelt all funky too. All right, it's Matt spelt MAPHT.
Are you saying that this person has a Utah spelled name?
Well, I want to be authentic. So,
Okay.
you know, for those of you listening outside Utah, it's famous for names that are spelt in a very alarming way, honestly. Sometimes you're just like, wow, okay, cool. I'm so glad that you got that. Maybe we can add that as a feature sometimes.
Sure.
But this man, whoever he is, actually, I don't know who he is because his picture is of a picnic table in a tent.
Oh.
So I have zoomed. I don't see a person. I presume he's taking the picture of his little campground, which has like a little bit murder vibes for me. So in, the little responses, it says, I'm hoping you like the outdoors, not
Okay.
unusual for Utah, fishing, traveling, good healthy food,
Sure.
and then, American woman who live in America.
Oh. Wait. So he wants you to like American women who live in America, or he wants you to be an American woman who lives in America?
It's unclear. Maybe both. I'm not sure, but it's a list. There's just a comma and then American women who live in America. So, yeah, I don't know if he's looking for a threesome. He has an American woman who lives in America already in mind, or that's his criteria. I don't know.
So it seems to me that either we're looking at a poly situation, like he's interested in a poly relationship, which is so common on the apps.
But not a global one.
Yeah, not a global one, right? Red-blooded American poly relationship
Yes.
only. Or perhaps this person's been catfished before.
Could be that from some outside source. Do you think that I would constitute an American woman for this man?
Well, you have an American passport.
do,
so
but-
maybe half credit.
Maybe he'd give me half credit because I do live here, so there is that.
True. You live in America.
I do.
Close enough.
Here I am.
All right.
So that's nice.
That's nice.
What
Okay.
have you got? Let's go back to you.
Yeah, I've got one more for you. And let's call this person Brian. Brian has liked me on the apps many times.
Oh.
So Brian has been a constant feature. Every time I go on the apps, there's Brian in there, and he's liking me.
He's in your like queue.
Yeah, we've never matched because as long as I've known Brian, which I
Yeah.
don't know Brian, but I feel like I know Brian
You're
now,
like,
right?
we're
I've
old
s-
buddies.
I've seen his profile so many times. Brian's got, I think, about 5 pictures. 3 of them are normal.
Yeah.
And 2 of them are kind of the same picture, but they
Yeah.
are different outfits, they're different pictures.
Yeah.
Taken on different days, clearly, or
Okay.
at least in different clothes. And both of them include a mirror selfie in the gym. Okay, well, that's pretty common.
You see that often.
Sure.
Yeah.
We've talked about that before. But these pictures are somewhat unique in that in both of these, he's wearing athletic pants
Ooh.
and clearly sporting at least half an erection.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And again, I tend to be the naive one. Is that intentional?
Oh, it has to be because the pictures are centered on the groin area.
Oh, so they're not like
yeah.
a nice
So like his face is kind
selfie.
of there, but like
Yeah.
the middle of the picture is the groin.
Okay.
With at least some half chub going on there.
So my question, do you find that hot? Like if it was like a man I don't think you're attracted to Brad.
No.
But like if you were, would you be like, oh, like, or would that just always like give you the ick?
So this actually really creeps me out,
Yeah.
right? It creeps me out that he's walking around the gym with
Yeah.
an erection in
That's
his
fair.
athletic pants. I'm like, and who else is he showing that to at the
Right.
gym, right? It's pretty nasty, okay? So creeper
Yeah.
vibes all the way.
Yeah.
And sometimes you see this at the gym, right? You'll be like just doing your workout, doing your thing, and somebody will be being creepy,
Mm-hmm. Oh.
right? You
Oof.
know, like the stare, following you around,
Yes.
that kind of thing. So it's giving me those vibes.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just is weird.
Well, because what did he do to get that chubster? Like, was he
Watching the girls on the treadmills.
right, or like rubbing a weight,
Ew.
doing a deadlift with a little stroke on the
Oh
way?
my God. You're making me never want to touch a dumbbell or kettlebell or barbell again. That's
Definitely
disgusting.
use the wipes, is what I say.
Do you think he uses soap?
I don't know. If that's the type of action, I don't see him as a soap user.
Unclear, right?
Yeah.
Certainly social mores are not his strong suit.
Right. So like I think it would be a fair assumption to at least question if he uses soap, which by the way, ever since we did that episode, I'm like turned on by clean men now. Like
I'm sorry, you weren't before?
well, no, I was, but like, well, clearly not, as the entire world knows.
The grease really got you going.
The grease got me going. But like, you know, when you, I mean, this sounds so weird. Why am I even articulating this out loud? Because it sounds deranged. But like, it's like you see a person and they have, like, even the fact that they wear underwear, like,
Oh my God.
no, but like, just they've clean socks and clean undies, and they just look clean. I don't know. I see it in a different way now. That's all I can say.
So you're noticing it even more since we did
I'm
that
noticing more,
episode.
and it's hotter. That's how low the bar is, because I'm like, did you launder? Oh my God! Like,
Oh boy,
Yeah.
that's pretty bad. That should just be a prerequisite.
it's quite bad.
Yeah, if any of our listeners have had a similar experience after hearing the Men Who Don't Use Soap episode, please let us know.
Yeah, I would love to hear that, so I feel less like a complete freak.
All
Maybe
right.
maybe I need to go to the laundromat to try to meet somebody.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe. Except then that means they don't have a washer and dryer in their place of residence.
Which could be. I mean, maybe it's just broken,
Sure.
but most
Maybe.
likely it's a red flag.
Yeah. Well, we're almost out of time, but I think we have time for one more profile or anecdote. Do you have anything for me
I do,
to wrap up?
and it's short.
Oh, good.
It's
Okay.
short, but it's impactful.
Oh, no.
So
I'm scared.
let's call this guy Trent.
Trent, I like it.
Okay. So Trent, who is 45, I think it's relevant to say his age because, well, I guess he refers to when he was a child, but still, I mean, he's obviously lived some life.
Yep.
And this is the thing that he chose to put in his bio. So it says, my bio, when I was a little kid, comma, I peed to my grandmother's coffee pot.
Wait, what?
He
I-
peed to it.
He peed in it or on it?
I
Towards it? What?
Who would know he
What is
peed
happening?
to it?
Is he from the United Kingdom?
I
Sorry.
What is that supposed to
I'm
mean?
sorry. No, that's a callback. Remember I told you the story
Yes,
of that
the
guy
peeing man.
pissing in the lobby
Yes.
of a hotel?
Which he could have been from anywhere, honestly. He
Oh,
just happened to
Trent.
be in the UK. But yeah, I mean, there's multiple layers.
How? Okay. Where do we start with this?
I don't know.
Here's my question. Why would that be your bio on a dating app?
Why is that the thing you want to know? Like, you want people to know about
Is
you.
this the thing that you think is going to attract a woman
Right.
to swipe on you?
Right, that you're going to lead with. Because, like, I don't know about you, this whole other thing, but I keep mine short because there's creepers who have, like, deduced things from it. And then they contact you externally, and that's weird.
Sure.
So mine's brief, but it's at least kind of humorous or upbeat, or it's not talking about, you know, it would be like if I said, you know, my bio, I dated a man that shit his pants. Like, that's probably not the best thing to lead with, really. So,
Well, at least it says something about you.
yeah, there's just like, I don't know. I peed too as well.
I mean, I guess even apart from, you know, the pissing angle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would a childhood anecdote be your bio? Like, let's say I wrote in my bio, when I was a kid, I broke my thumb. And that was my
Right.
entire bio. That
Yeah.
would be bizarre.
It would be bizarre and dull and not any indicator of the beautiful human that you are.
Right. And I think people would, you know, be justifiably worried about my sanity.
Yeah,
Honestly. If that's what I
absolutely.
thought I should be putting as a bio.
As you're leading with that,
Yeah.
that's going to make for some interesting talk when you meet for that coffee or that drink.
Not really. Right? So, like, not only is it an anecdote from childhood, it's a weird and disturbing one
Yeah.
about potentially peeing in or on
Yeah,
his
around.
grandmother's coffee pot. I mean, presumably so somebody would drink it, like not
Yeah.
knowing.
So, like, it's like, did you get that attended to? Have you been to therapy? Like, what is going on? Do you still do that? Should I make my own coffee in the morning?
Well, now I've just created a whole story in my head. Do you want
Yeah.
to hear it?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so now in my head, because of course we're here in Utah, right? Mormons are not allowed to drink coffee. I wonder.
Oh.
So this
Was
no,
he
this is-
sabotaging?
Yeah, right. What if his parents converted to the Mormon church and he knew coffee was evil and this was like his little way of expressing his displeasure with the coffee. Now, I'm totally making this up, everyone.
Yes,
So,
but
sometimes I like to make up stories about strangers.
I like that.
It passes the time.
it's
Like
it-
in an airport or a coffee shop or whatever.
right. You people watch and you're like,
Yeah.
let me make a story for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's good fun.
So that's just what I did.
He could have been it. So maybe, and like that could be a strength or a turn on for some people. The way laundered items are a turn on for me. Maybe somebody's like, hallelujah, like you are a God fearing man.
Who
with
pissed in
your
a coffee pot
pee action.
when you were a child. That's disgusting. If anyone swiped on that, that's a problem.
You're like, no redemption.
Yeah, sorry.
No redemption.
Sorry.
Well,
I'm not grading on a curve.
there you go.
All right.
We're still, retaining a small degree of hope, but not much on the apps these days. So
Once again, the search continues. Thanks everyone
Yes,
for
it
tuning
does.
in, and we will see you next time.
bye.